one. Ooh. Wow.
160, 150.
Ooh. All right, guys. We are live and going for the cashier's round of a brutal ass pattern. That did not look like fun. It's all just.
I was probably 7-10 in the 9th and didn't get one.
Oh man. Oh. All right, we'll be right with you.
Addie, come here, real quick. Come on, let's go wash your hands.
All right, so here we go. We had 33 bowlers. This is a top 8 from the Viper. Really, really tough pattern. Scores were really low. Let's see here. Your cut was 902 for 5 games. A 180 average. Scott Hubert. Thank you. Your leader was Steve Gallegos. Averaged 204. Shot a 1021 was your leader. So now this was a random assignment. All the people who made the top 8 are now bowling 1 game, and we'll cut to the top 4. Well, thank you, Kennedy Adams. Appreciate that. And Mark Walter, thanks for coming in today. It was fun talking to you. Once you get all healed up, you can come back in and try this out. So yeah, I mean, turnout over 30 again, so it's been awesome. It's been really fun. Quick sad thing that we found out while bowling this in the bowling world, Samantha Coleman's husband Lamont passed away today, so our thoughts and prayers out to them and the bowling family. You know, we're all a tight-knit family out here, and very sad to hear. You know, that's yeah, very sad. So thoughts and prayers to Samantha Coleman and Lamont and everybody involved, all the friends, everybody. I got to know them a lot at Aurora this year. And then Lamont actually bowled the Eliminator this year too, and you know he yeah. Anyways, just yeah, super sad. So sorry to hear. Anyways, so High Game Pots paid out $23 for a game. Michelle Molly is a female that made the cut. So back-to-back weeks we do have a female making the cut, which is awesome too. Bobby Lawson last week, and now Michelle Molly this week. She averaged 192 on this pattern. We do have Ricky Garrison doing the handicap pot right now, so it's anyone's match. Scores don't matter now. It's all about the top 4 out of these top 8. All right, so we got Isaac with a strike. I mean, this was definitely a spare shooting contest. It was really, really brutal out there. I mean, 1 O's and 2 O's. I mean, they were insane. For instance, Scott Hubert, 208, 191, 109, 174, 220 to make the top 8. So it was brutal. The pattern's 36 feet at 29 milliliters, so it plays short. Eric Villa Gomez, what's going on, man? You have to come test your luck down here too. You come down here and whack him, I know that for sure. Steven Sanchez, yeah, I mean, he made the cut, so
Billy just whacks him.
Yep. That's why I don't.
Not-
Oh, I see what you're saying. Wow, thank you, Ronald.
I meant the ball.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Trying to defend his championship, but
was kind of a weak
Felt
effort.
this was brutal.
yeah, it was tough, man. It looked really tough.
It was
out
fun
there.
though. A lot of good
one
bowlers out
handicap.
there.
Back.
Oh, nice, good for him. Awesome.
So he's a junior, right?
Yep, he's a junior. So
And
he goes
then
to
Michelle
Mike.
finished second.
So,
Shoulders finished third.
so handicap pod, we had a junior win it. Zach Garcia. We get $50 added to his smart account. That's be a little careful with. Michelle Molly, female bowler as well, got second place in the handicap pod. So those are your two handicap winners. And here is
Cut by 2 sticks. A stick.
yeah, it's pretty rough.
And then we'll find it.
Alright, let's see. No one's really pulling out to the lead quite yet. I'm sure you guys can't really read the scores right now until we get to the final match. But Michelle is probably leading it right now. She goes ace pair double, 33, 34. Rena, how's it going today? You have to come down here and test this out too. So next week, being the 4th of July week, we're thinking about doing a easier pattern for everybody involved. So possibly doing a house shot. But
Isaac would like to know if we're taking 4.
yes.
That's what.
Come on, I said half of 8.
Well, that's.
Yes, Isaac, we are. Chris Lawson, what does note mean? I don't. So here, we'll do a little pan so you can see all the cashers around. So we got Scott Hubert, Michelle Molly, Robbie Johnson made his first cut, bowling with Isaac. Then we got Steve Gallegos, is always in it no matter what happens. We got a newcomer, Chris, on 37, his first tournament. Ron, of course. Ron Johnson's always in it, and you got Felix, who's always around the cut as well. I mean, we got some good bowlers out here. We got some new ones in the semis as well, which is pretty nice. Try and get everybody in here as much as possible. Ring and 10 there for Felix. He likes to play direct. This shot kind of required direct. Oh, no punch. Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I like all the help I can get. And
For Zach's handicap.
oh, yep. So we got money for Zach, $50 to his
And
smart account.
I'll get Michelle after she's done.
Good.
Takes every ounce of focus you got out there.
Oh, yeah.
And not get your teeth kicked in. So
Sit. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, get out of trouble.
see, even saying her name and I jinxed her.
Oh. Yeah, Justin told me that he was bowling at Holiday today. I gave him just a little grief for it being, but it's all good. It's all good to support all bowling centers and doing all the tournaments that we all run. So. And I appreciate him coming into work today because he Justin wasn't scheduled to work, but he came in and helped out, so that was nice of him as well. Thank you, Mr. Justin Sanchez. So, like I said, I think our highest game was, let's see here, 244 was our highest game of the night, and that was the last game for Isaac Hernandez to really move him up because he was struggling there for a while. Let's see, Felix for 5 games was 996, 199 average. Rochelle 192, Isaac 192. Yeah, I mean scores were low on this pattern. They played tough. I saw a lot of first ball gutter balls, and then people would try to not do that again, and they would miss the pocket opposite side very easily. Nice cover there by Steve Gallegos. Wearing skinny jeans there. Excuse me. I'm still dealing with a little cold, so sorry if I Yeah, sorry if I cough in the microphone. Robbie, light hit there. He's struggling a little bit. So is Scott. Scott's made a few cuts now on 34. He's got a 44 in the fourth. Ooh. Matt, what's going on? Sorry you couldn't make it this week, maybe next week. All right, Chris Huffman. He's off to a pretty decent start. There's, scores, like I said, all day today have been low. All the way to, people averaging 130, 140, 150. For 33 entries, and we had some good bowlers, so. No, Justin, you do not suck. But next time you just play against the odds here, not match play. But yeah, all tournaments are a good experience. Whether it's here or a holiday. I know some other places are having some Friday night tournaments, but we were the first. But
We're the best.
But yeah, all that different bowlers, different atmosphere. That experience, I think, is very good. So
The cut score made it. The cut average was 180.
yeah, so it was really low.
It's a train wreck, dude. It's carnage.
Now, if you want us to put down a house shot this next week for the 4th of July weekend, hit like or say yes or do something. Because we're thinking about doing a house shot next weekend because this tournament's in its 4th year, and every year, 4th of July weekend's always been tough. So we're just trying to get you guys out here. I know I said house shot to a few people, and you're like, oh, I can't bowl on that. I won't bowl on that.
What's more American than a house shot for the 4th of July?
I know, right? I was like, hey, if you make shots, but yeah, I heard a little uproar on that real quick. Stephanie Jones, how's it going? You could be bowling too. Oh, Kiko says no house shot. Okay. Gotta keep challenging shots, even for 1 week. 1 week on a holiday weekend.
It's a holiday weekend. We put out a really challenging shot. We may only have 9 of you guys.
I felt like I put that out a really challenging shot the first way I can. I felt like I lost a lot of people. But now we're averaging 35 people, so it's gone up. So Isaac with a 5-pin, you don't see that too often.
That was a lot of wood for a dull axe. That was a light mixing. That could have been 6.
All right, let's see what Steve does. He's due to win one of these. I think I'm gonna go out on the limb. Oh, he carried the 7 there. I'm gonna go out on the limb saying he's due in a tough shot like this. I think he might prevail because he's a couple seconds, a couple fourths.
Ron Johnson's picking up all of his spares.
Spares are crucial in this.
So is Isaac.
Oh, did they really just tie it up? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm watching the Dodgers too, guys.
Aren't we always?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Dodgers. If you follow me on Facebook, you all know that.
Pretty sure my friends know I'm not a Dodgers fan too.
Yeah. Come on, Rockies, fucking win one game. Okay.
If your mom's listening, Christine, if you were listening, that was Billy's F-bomb, not mine.
Uh-oh. It just makes me so mad sometimes.
What do you mean, Lawson? You'd rather keep the challenging shots? Based on what? Every Friday night that you show up and bowl? Come on, man.
Yeah, when he bowls, it's always a challenge, right?
Yeah, that's true. For me, every shot's challenging. So you put a house shot out there, it's still going to be a challenge for me.
put a house shot for me, I'll shoot it. Put a tough shot for me, and I'll shoot it. So
You know,
let's have
since
some
you
fun.
went out on a limb, I'm going to go out on a limb here too, and I'm going to say we're going to crown our first female champion tonight.
Oh, he's taking Michelle. I like
bet
it.
on-
So,
I'm
I
bet
like
on
it.
Michelle.
So I'm going Steve because he's due, and Ricky's going Michelle.
Isaac-
I like it.
Isaac's all right. Ron's clean down there on lane 39 and 40.
Why, man? Steve missed a spare too in that 6th frame. I
Yeah,
didn't
he
realize
just
that.
flat whiffed on the
That's not
on the
good.
3-9.
But then Michelle's got a turn.
Yep.
Dang.
Did you cover the prize funds?
Oh no, I have not. So of course, here, hold this.
Ooh, I get to hold a microphone. Yay me.
Special. Still special. All right, so everyone in this round makes money, of course, right? 5th through 8th will get, so 8th will get $55, 7th will get $65, 6th will get $80, and 5th will get $90. Then we go to the next round. So yeah, so you know, everyone here at least made their money back. Not a little bit more, but the goal is to be in the finals. So that's definitely where the money's at. The final round. So we got Mark Walter saying Michelle too. I like it. Look at that. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, beautiful shot.
Hey, what's up, Ed? How are you?
That was a 4-bagger there for Michelle.
Very fast. Isn't there a certain amount of population of bowlers that will come to a Carry Fest, though, that we might not otherwise get? And our thought was just because it's the holiday week and we
That's
don't
the
know
only
what
reason,
attendance
holiday
will be.
weekend, really.
Yeah,
But then-
I assure you the championship tournament at the end of the year will not be a house show.
Yeah, just 1 week out of the 14. But you know, maybe I'll do a modified. Maybe I'll do like a boardwalk, a kegel pattern, something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I got till Monday to announce it. Nice shot again, Michelle.
That a girl, Michelle.
I think she
Make
is.
me and Mark Walter
Lock it
look like a
in.
genius.
That looks great.
Hey, Rena, good bowling, by the way. Congratulations
Oh, yeah,
on a
but-
fantastic week.
Ooh, he chopped 6 off of 10. Yeah, great job, Rena. That's awesome. Be sure to share this too. We're about to get to the final round, so if you share this, get this out to bowlers. Let people know they can come and tune in if they're not here bowling it, which a lot of people do bowl it nowadays, which is awesome.
Yeah, getting over 30 a week is awesome.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to buy or sell a house, or refer me to someone who needs to buy or sell a house, so we can up the prize fund.
Mike, you want to see Ricky? There's no Ricky. Ren
Well-
Draper, what's going on right here? I'll just.
Turn the mic
Oh,
over
I
to Ricky.
get it. You know what, Mr. Mark Walter?
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. You and I are going to be geniuses tonight when when Michelle walks out here, the queen of the Viper Carnage Classic.
Wow. Because apparently Mark Walter, Mr.
Because Ricky's hilarious for
I'm
starters.
on the East Coast. I'll tell Mark Walter what I think about him later. Oh, he's a good league bowler. He just likes to give everyone crap. And I try to match his accent, but I don't want to do it on speaker. Over there. So Scott Huber, 121 in the 10th.
Tell you what,
We're getting down to the
nobody
wire.
took Ron Johnson either, and that guy's been lined up all night.
Yeah. Robbie's got a turkey. We haven't really been keeping track of the score. Robbie's got a turkey. Isaac's, he's falling behind quick. 10-9 Rockies. Oh, watch it, hey. Don't call me William. Ron Johnson's working on a turkey and gets a 4-bagger on lane 40. That is
Boom.
huge.
Michelle's lined up.
Oh my God, Michelle might be the first female winner this year. She is lined up. Hopefully she has that same look on 39-40 because we all know
We don't know what happens on 39 and 40. Although Ron's got it going on down there if he sticks around on that pair.
Gallegos, nice clutch strike there. He picked up a split in the 9th strike there, so that was huge for him.
Robbie Johnson's got 3-bagger working here on the ham bone.
Oh, is that wide?
It's way out.
Yeah, wash out there for Robbie. See, Michelle can finish strong here.
I'm pretty sure she's going to at least advance
line.
to the next round.
That was inside. But no,
It's all right. Don't waste them all now, Michelle. Save them for later. 241, it's going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah, she is by far in. She is in it. Ron on a 4-bagger. Oh,
Buried it.
And see, so
Robbie,
it's all random draw.
Robbie picked up that washout.
All random draw. If you can get lined up going into the final match on 39-40 on the random draw, if you get lucky to get that pair, watch out in the finals. That's a big deal. So we pretty much know what's happening there. That's going down here. Oh, ringing 7 by Steve, and he falls to the ground. He is animated, and likely so. That was a great shot, and that might put him out of the top 4. Wow.
It's going to be tight.
Well, Felix struck, but he's got a 110 in the 9th, so that's not.
Felix can get to 170.
Robbie needs this hit right here.
If Steve
needs it.
Steve needs
Trips a 2. That's going to put him to
this
178. Oh, that was huge for Robbie right there.
That's a big spare, Steve, down there. So
man,
Steve throws a strike in the 11th.
Looks like
we get to 190.
Yeah, look at Michelle, Ron. After
Michelle,
that, it's possibly Chris Huffman.
Chris Huffman down there's got a shot.
Man, it's going down to the wire here.
It's just going down to the wire. The way I like it like that.
Yeah. These scores are actually a little bit up from qualifying. Same exact shot, but he didn't trip the 2-pin that time
hurts.
for Robbie.
It's going to hurt Robbie's chance to catch Steve.
Steve Gallegos shoots a 190 here. Oh, yeah.
Steve can close him out with a 9 count. Steve closes out Robbie.
You want to hear my pick, Steve? Another weak
He'll
7.
take that 9 count to get to 190 and close out Robbie. 55. He closed out Isaac. If Isaac punches, he's at 185.
Wow, so Isaac's done.
So I think
Isaac
Isaac's
will
done.
not be making it.
So it looks like Ron,
so
Mary,
it's what Chris does right
Steve.
Here. Chris working on a double, going to the 10 on 38 right here.
Yeah, he could get to 219.
So
this is a big shot for Chris. This is a make the cut or break the cut shot.
We're zooming in on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
He liked it. He did pure it. That might.
He knew it. He loved it. Look at that.
That should put him in. That should put him in. So my guess is it's in no particular order: Ron, Michelle, Steve, and Chris Huffman.
Yeah, seriously.
It was a big spare in the 10th, man.
I know.
They got 7-pin up, and then Robbie Johnson were duking it out there in the 10th frame.
He left that washout on a.
Yep, and then he picked it up.
And he made it.
7-10 for Ron Johnson. And that's
all right, he's in.
He's way in, but that's just the pair that we go to. So, all right, good job. So we got Steve squeaking in.
2-0. Steve's going to be the 4th seed, if you will, going in with 189.
Robbie, 1 pin, 188, 5th place.
Yep.
Every pin matters in this. Oh,
awesome.
1 pin.
Here, take this. I'm going to go down to Michelle and give her money.
All right. Well, then we gotta move this and pay out, and I gotta do that. So we got some business to attend to before this final matchup. I'll move this thing once you get back. So Chris is gonna end up shooting with the spare here, 213. Nice. I know. That's what I said. Man. All right, 206. So we got Michelle, Chris, Ron, and Steve. All right, so give us 1 minute. We'll be right back. I gotta go set up this last round, and then we'll move this camera and we'll get rolling. What were you saying?
The bowling ball, right?
Oh, the bowling.
The clear one.
No, it's got the, yeah, the beer.
Bowling, right?
I feel like you make every finals.
There's a little bit of a bad break, but if you're going to get it, put it right there when it completely is completely irrelevant. Because you made it to the final four, I think, after the eighth frame, to be honest with you. What'd you end up shooting? Because Steve was playing for 189.
Yeah, so I was saying that with my
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Let me do your little thing.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you do, and then I'll be ready.
Yes, I get to do the little thing that I get to do. So, on the off chance that there's somebody out there that don't know, my name is Ricky Garrison. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Real Estate. We sponsor the handicap version of this tournament. So we convert your standard average into a sport average and apply handicap. And I give $50 to the winner of handicap, which this week was Zach Garcia. So he gets $50 into his smart account as he's a junior. Michelle Maley finished second. So in between games here, I gave her $25. So Zach got his money back, and Michelle got half her money back from me. The idea here is to build bowling and build my business. So if you guys know anybody looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, or for that matter, get into the industry, let me know. I'll take 10% of any closed commission and put back into the prize fund. So simple math, $400,000 home puts $1,200 into the prize fund. For example, tonight we had 33 bowlers that put $990 into the prize fund. $1,200 would more than double it. So if anybody's got anybody out there that wants to buy, sell, or invest, let me know. And by the way, anywhere in the world, doesn't just have to be in Denver. It doesn't have to be just you guys watching or listening or the bowlers of us. Anybody that you know, reach out. I love to chat about real estate, and honestly, talking about real estate is probably the skill set that I have that's best. So that's my commercial that y'all are stuck with between the semifinals and the finals every week. We're going to get going here. Chris Huffman, Ron Johnson, Steve Gallegos, and Michelle Malley. And I'm still taking Michelle, although Ron's lined up on 39 and 40 for sure.
Yeah, he got lucky.
We pick a winner every week when the semis start, and I just thought it would be cool to crown a woman. And Michelle's bowling well, so.
Thanks, Ricky. Appreciate the support.
Well, we might as well rename this, dude, the Ron Johnson Weekly Finals Tournament.
Pretty much.
Because you're in the weekly finals.
You're always in the finals.
You're always in the finals. Like, you can take the rest of the season off, and we'll see you at the championship if you want.
All right, hey guys, this here's way to go, Michelle. Right? I agree, Daryl. Let me know if
Daryl.
you think.
Good, yeah,
oh,
yes,
Ray Nash.
Ray.
I
Yes,
know,
Ray.
I know it's Ray. Sorry,
For a while. I thought it was
let me know if you can read the scores.
Yeah, I've been here in a couple of weeks.
2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Zoomed in.
2 weeks in a row.
Extra close.
We will see who's got what figured out early here for
Infamous
sure.
39 and 40, final pair.
Yes. I say this with all the love and affection in the world. This is the Joe Vicker repair.
Right?
I mean, the guy can't carry on any other
There's a lot
either.
of hang there. That's, wow, look at Steve's look on that. He was not. Here, have a seat. Relax, let's. This cord is about 20 feet long, so let's use it all, shall we?
We could use it all. If could probably go ahead and take this into the men's room and announce it while we were in the men's
You
room.
probably could. It's that long.
Shoot.
All right,
Chris
so
cleans that up.
the semi is officially cashers. Michelle with the 241, Ron Johnson 225, who's pulled on this pair. Chris Uffman 206, and Steve 189.
And even though he picked it up, that washout that Robbie Johnson left in the 9th frame killed him last game.
So William Reynolds says Gallegos is going to win. He was my pick because I think he's due to win.
I did.
But I think Ron Johnson's due to win too.
I picked Michelle early, but
He's
Ron,
right with.
Ron's got a good look down here. He did both the semifinals on this pair, and minus that pocket 710 in the 10th was just trucking it. So,
Yeah, so I mean, now if I were to say, I mean, with Ron Johnson being on this pair,
and hey, Sean and Victoria Hyatt, if you guys are out there, I stand by what I said last week. You guys can't come anymore because when you guys come, Ron doesn't bowl well. When you guys are gone, here we are again.
Michelle, that looks good. In the last lane, I think that would have been really good.
Yeah, well, as usual, the advantage Ron has obviously is that he just bowled his pair, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
The other three have.
Talking about you.
Yeah, the other three have to. The other three have to adjust after the first and second frame, right? You get one shot on each lane and adjust from there.
This could be wrong.
The other thing with Ron is, like, I don't mean to say that's the only advantage you have. He's actually a really good bowler as well.
Oh, of course. He's very good.
Victoria, I told you.
That's funny. Oh, chop.
I totally just fried your aunt.
Oh, cool.
Because the 1 week you didn't make the finals, the week they couldn't watch. I let them know.
Finals?
Second page.
Watching.
Soft 7 there for Steve Gallegos. Not the kind of look he's wanting right there.
So I just commented on it. She's watching.
For as slow as qualifying seemed to go, we're actually making pretty
Those
good
first
time.
2 games were brutally slow.
Oh, you flagged it.
But I like the championship game because that's my current schedule. After I do math for the handicap winners, I actually go get a beer, so it's pretty good.
So it works out.
Mr. Childers,
Rick Childers bowled it. What'd he end up? He's not on the sheet even. No.
hey, teammate of Michelle, Steve McCracken, when are you going to actually come down here and bowl this, man? Come on.
I know, all right? You'd be whacking. Hey, if you're the right-handed
he's
Billy
bossy.
Ginch of Arapahoe, you better come down and win this thing. That's what he says. I won it 3
Rick
times last
Childers here wants to comment on McCracken.
McCracken, you big weenie.
I'll tell you one thing was fun, bowling state tournament next to Steve McCracken for singles and doubles, and watching that guy shoot like 1502 or 1504 scratch was fun to watch. So congrats again on that bowling, Steve. That was a good day to watch.
Watch out there for Michelle. 21 viewers. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. Keep sharing this final match. That's good.
For those of you that tuned in for the Rockies update, currently they're up a run in the bottom of the 8th with 2 outs. No outs. The bases loaded, and our Nolan Arenado guys up.
Come on, Rockies. One time. Please, one time. Beat this damn team.
One of these days we're going to figure out how to beat those guys.
Another open there for Michelle, unfortunately. But Ron, let's see if his look holds up from that first game.
Well, remember, last time up on this lane was when he left that pocket 710 in the
That's true. Is he
10th.
going to adjust off that, or does he think that's a fluke?
I guess whatever he decided to do was the right
I think-
decision. The guy makes the right decisions
Me
in a bowling
personally,
game.
I think he just moved a little bit with his feet. Let's see.
Lets
That
it go.
looks good. That looks
He doesn't.
Oh,
Thing went
man,
far.
that thing
All right.
Off the spot.
Well,
I think he liked it.
Here's the thing. These 4 bowlers, all obviously skilled and bowling well tonight. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 opens in 8 frames. And that's if Ron picks this up.
And I will say, though, that was a trend in qualifying.
Hello, Jan Morris. How's your knee?
Yes. Hope you're doing well. All right, we need Daniel Murphy again.
Chris Lawson said, ouch. Chris, did you fall down again?
No, that 7 whiff by the other Chris is what he's talking about. He wrote that.
No, not with Lawson. He might have just randomly fallen down.
Just for the record, I got marked in the second frame.
Hey!
We actually commented on that right before you picked it up, to be honest with you. Yeah, we do. That's a huge advantage. Just a mark in the second frame is a big advantage. He does throw that ball well.
This is the first time I've met Chris.
Yeah, I've never met Chris.
I will say I like the way he rolls
He's consistent. I'm a fan of his style for sure. And yes, Ron Johnson did ask me to point out that he was the only one that got a mark in the second frame. Gallegos finds the hole there, buries it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jan, I'm sure you are hurting. Keep it up. Keep up the good work, though. Keep up the good fight.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Chris Lawson, maybe. Right.
He's a sharer.
Chris is a sharer. He's a giver. I like to give you a hard time, Chris, but you are one of my faves.
Oh, get out. Oh, man.
That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a pin touch 4 other pins and not knock any of them down.
Are you sure?
I said I think.
Okay, I'm pretty sure yours do that almost every day.
No, not my ball hits 6 pins and not knock them over. I can hit 6 pins and knock 2 of them over and wobble the other 4.
Good shot. Nice shot.
Ron is lined up.
Yep, that's the advantage. It's a random draw. He happened to get there and happened to have a look, and he's still there.
Chris, whose average are you asking about, Chris?
Oh, yeah. I forgot. He said earlier when I was running around. Let's see if Michelle can get a count here. 3 there. All right, we'll get a run off this. Good job, Rockies. I think we'll get a run.
We're going to be really curious in that Rockies game to see if he goes to Wade Davis tonight or if he just goes to Oberg.
Please, Oberg. Oh, that's inside. Oh, trips the 6 out.
Lefties carry everything in this house.
Wow. Have you seen the scores in this tournament?
Chris Lawson says Chris. Let me look, Chris. Let's see. Do you know Chris Huffman's average?
Huffman? Yes.
Give me a second, Lawson, here. We're going to look that up. I like that.
Did he get in it? He did not get in the handicap. We did not. But I'm sure we can find it. I'll be the side reporter that pulls out his phone.
Billy's going to go ahead and GTS it, and we'll let you know in a second.
Oh, that looks good. That looks really. Oh man, it's just not finishing like it did on the other one.
Easy, Ricky. Oh, there's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Oh, hi, Mom. Shit.
That was not me, Chris. That was not me.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
You got to move on that lane. So he went 7-10, 9, now at 5. Last 2 shots read super early on him.
Yeah,
he
they
liked
did.
it off his hand. He's got to get left or ball down.
Almost got to yell 4.
Boom. Alright, let's see if she can cover the bucket up. Perfect cover.
It's a good shot. She celebrates. She clearly didn't have a lot of confidence lining up for that. She's very happy with that. And what right-hander is not? Oh, that might. Now we do not need Wade Davis to pitch because he'll blow it. Because now we are not going to have a save
I
situation.
love it. We're actually going to beat the Dodgers.
Hey, whoa, stop.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't say that out loud. You know better.
I'm sorry. They could still score 10 runs in the 9th. We need about 8 more runs. No, we need about 25 more runs. I've heard. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm sure you have heard worse from me.
Yeah. I know, Chris. Remember you corrected me at Addie's birthday party, which since then, I'm happy to report I have not cursed on this telecast.
Just off air.
Yeah, off air is a different. Hey, man, both my grandfathers were truck drivers. I grew up on a construction site, and I was a sailor.
He is
I know all the words.
Good. I'm a fan of Chris. He's from Greeley.
Chris is from Greeley. Chris Huffman's from Greeley.
Wow. I mean, so 17-18, he was a 201 for 87 games at Sweetheart Lanes. 16-17, he was a 217 for 84 games. 223, 211. I mean, so yeah, he's right around there.
Chris, were you just Chris Lawson? Did you hear all that?
Too.
And were you just curious, or are you looking for a bowler on Wednesdays? Maybe it is only. Oh, it's 13-9. Do not go to Davis. Go to Oberg and end this.
We need one win, guys.
But you can't get to 2 with that one, brother.
All right, Ron struck every time so far on lane 39. See if he can keep it rolling. He's got a smooth release too.
He does. Well, he's lined up on 39. He's just got to figure out what to do on 40.
Yeah, which I think he'll probably go deeper on 40 if I were to guess, or fall down. Michelle, that's a ball change for Michelle.
Billy, Chris Lawson says he's looking for a bowler. What would his composite be for the NFL league based on what you read?
Rough estimate. I would
Mr.
probably
Lawson,
say
what number can you go to?
2T, I'd say. It's a 3-year composite over 21 games, not including summer or sport.
189 or lower. Yeah, that's not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Sorry, man.
Yeah, with that roll he's got, that's a higher than 189. All right, let's see if Gallegos can keep his turkey
It's a
going.
big shot here. If he handbones this,
Oh yeah.
he likes it. He didn't love it, but he liked it.
But last time he missed in.
We got commentary from the back row back here. This is awesome.
Good cover there for Michelle. Yeah, anyone's ball game still, but right now it's definitely between.
Looks like those two leadoff bowlers, right? Looks like at the moment. Yeah, it's just hard. Ron figures it out on 40, though. Watch out.
For NFL.
I can be a 189.
Why are you going to take a lesson and get better?
Oh, nice shot again by Chris Forbagger.
You're welcome, Rick Childers. I love you.
Yeah. Let's see if Michelle can get on the board here with the strike. No, still.
She's just a
quite the
little.
same break point
This
down
39
here
and
as
40 will make
What's
you
what?
earn it.
She was on 33, right? 33 and 34.
33, 34, 35. Yeah, something like that. She smoked it.
Yeah, she shot 241 to lead it in the Cashers round. She did win a high game pot too. So her and Isaac both won a high game pot during fall.
That's a great adjustment. He made the move. He made the move. Kicks the 10. So Ron lined up now. This could get interesting real quick.
We gotta get count. All right, got count there. Hog on the microphone. You're sorry.
Good. I was tired of holding it.
Yeah, because it's like the size of a button.
For the record, he did go to over.
Good.
Taylor tried to bunt his way on, and that didn't work.
Oh, I would. If you bunting when you have 12 straight wins against us and you bunt to get on. Sorry.
Oh, you're down 4 runs.
Take your fucking punishment. Oh! Trip out the 510.
Lefties get all the breaks.
Lefties carry everything in this house, right, Lawson?
In every house. And we were missing a head pin, and you really need a head pin to strike. So we're
Not always.
Hey, it is possible, but it's tough.
Ron shrugs his shoulders like, maybe.
What's up, Zach?
What's up, Zach?
Yeah.
Really getting represented.
Right here, Chris Upman's whacking them, dude.
Zach, why don't you drive down here on a Friday night and shoot this with us? That'd be kind of fun.
Oh, man, he is.
He's on it.
Ring and 10 pin, that fell forward, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of 10 pins fall forward.
Like, yeah.
Billy looks at me like I'm nuts.
Wow, that was really good. Thanks for liking my ball video too, Zach. With my, I tried. What we got this week? Oh, this is a 36-foot Viper pattern, 29 milliliters.
Hey,
2019 version.
Chad, I saw your post earlier today. Looked like you bowled pretty well the last few days too. Congrats.
No way, dude.
Chris, that's why. Zach, what are you? You're not scared, Zach. You're not scared of nobody.
Yeah, no. Breaking news: Rockies 2 outs in the 9th. Ron Johnson was
wrong.
Oh man,
Told you when you made that adjustment on 40.
This is getting heated here. This is getting close. Can you guys read the score, or do we have to read it out for you? I know it's kind of close. I'm not sure.
Well, there's a whole bunch of strikes up there.
Yeah,
honestly, these guys have more X's than I do, and I have a lot.
Well, hey Zach, if you want a lefty in your ball videos, you know where I'm at. I'll come up there and help out. I love doing that. I went to film school, so I love doing that kind of stuff. So it's fun. Helping about time we went to El Paso. Okay. Oh, you're getting ready for the New Mexico Open.
Shot, yep.
Oh, that's a good shot. Pured shot for Steve there. Where were these strikes in qualifying?
You know, they were just only enough to win, right? Only enough to win early. Save the big guns for later.
That's awesome.
It's a big baby split.
Oh, look at that hook early. Yeah, short pattern. Those spares are tougher when you hook at them. Straighter's great, or even the straight balls though will hook a little bit, a board or two extra on these shorter patterns.
Ron Sierra, who normally makes a living out of stringing 2 in a row and then picking up all of his spares, said spare shooting tonight was certainly a challenge.
The Rockies fans are standing up. They're like,
I think this would be a great opportunity for Scott Oberg to put one right in someone's rib cage.
I would love
with
it.
a 4-run lead with 2 outs in the 9th. And now there's 3
The
outs
Rockies
in the 9th.
have beat the Dodgers. I repeat, the Rockies have beat the Dodgers. Now back to bowling. Okay.
Everybody put your snow boots on because you know what just froze over.
Oh man, that's awesome. Final.
Ron likes it a lot.
Ooh. That's being close.
It's 2 out of 3. He's left that spare over there, right? Lane 40, he just went weird.
40 tends to hook a little bit extra.
Yep.
I will say this: Rockies don't even look satisfied, which is good. They're not like, "Yeah, we won." They're like, "Okay, finally."
They're probably a little relieved that hey, we just did lose. Tomorrow night's pitching matchup with Kershaw and Gray is a good one too.
The Rockies should be paying us for this.
We're not as good as Drew Goodman and Spielborgs, but when I grow up, I want to be a baseball announcer and I want to be Ryan Spielborgs.
Get it. Ooh, chops it off. All right, so we got Chris 170 in the 8th on an open, Ron 143 in the 8th with an open.
This could be a death
Gallegos,
right here.
Steve Gallegos was my pick.
It was your pick.
Yeah.
He was. You're gonna finally maybe get one right.
Maybe.
My pick was way better looking, so.
Touche. Oh, a great shot by the. How do you save an open? You strike. That was a great shot there. All right, this could be a dagger here.
Could be.
Can he finally break through and win an Eliminator? And he crosses over, leaving the 2-7. Wow, I was not expecting that today. But still, 202. Maybe he converts it 204 in the 9th. Ron can still put some pressure
the door
on.
by leaving that. Even if he picks this up, he left the door open for Chris.
Ron can still put.
Chris could punch. Chris could punch for 230.
Oh.
Ron could punch for.
That's why he's here to do math, guys.
I do the math, and I'm the good looks of this operation.
Nice shot there by Ron again. He's shown up, I think, to just about every one of these things and just always bowls well. Ooh.
Door
He knows
open.
it. He does
Door
well.
open.
So reminder, first place will get $330 for the $45 entry. First place. Second place, $140.
So we got our
Third, $120. Fourth will be $110.
We're down to a two-man race here between Chris and Steve. We're on punches. You can only get to 203. So this is really coming down to the 10th frame between Chris Osmond and Steve Gallegos.
So a couple pins separating a couple $100. So not too shabby for our Friday night.
The pocket here. This
Yeah,
game.
her
On
second
40.
strike. Nice.
Yeah, Michelle struggled.
We
with it
just
early,
hit
just couldn't
30,
figure it
folks. We just
out. I do have looks for radio, Zach.
that's awesome.
Thank you. That's it. I have officially said the last nice thing about Zach I'm ever going to say.
That's a money shot. Oh, yeah, great shot.
Steve can, if he
Having some
punches
fun
out
out here.
if
Having
he
some
punches
fun.
here, he can close it out. So
That was a great shot by Steve.
this is what we in the industry call the money shot.
You know what ball you're throwing? Purple Hammer for Steve Gallegos. That ball is pretty good. I call it the Jacob Buttriff ball.
You guys, Steve and you and Noah and a bunch of these guys, every ball's a great ball in your hand.
We try. We try. All right, let's see if he can get one more here. Oh yeah, that's pure.
It's out a
Oh,
little
yeah,
bit.
I think he
It's out
missed
a little
it.
bit. I think he missed left.
Yeah, I think
right,
maybe missed the
so-
bottom a little bit because
I think he might have just straight up pushed it
Yeah.
left a little bit. This is a big spare shot, though. I mean, if he
he knows it.
picks this up,
We're up to 36.
we got 36 people watching.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Yeah,
and
thanks for
tuning in.
watching. This is by far the most we've had.
We're
Get
just
it.
getting around the word fun to listen to
Cover.
for 20 minutes a week, Billy.
Woohoo!
224.
224 for Steve. That'll at least get him first or second. But like we
Chris
said,
Chris needs the first one, obviously.
first will pay $330 for the
Chris
45.
knows the first one, and the second one obviously will be his money shot. You know, we left that baby split up here in the last time. I don't know if he missed or if Lane jumped in. We'll find out right now.
Oh, yeah, that thing read. That thing read a little early.
That ends it.
Mr. Steve Gallegos, after a couple second places, a couple
is
fifth
finally
places, a couple
finally
fourth
win one of these
places, he gets one.
Hey, Noah, your dad finally won one. You can bowl
Gets
for
one.
real again now.
Hey, you're a dude.
Hey, congratulations, brother. That's
You were my
really,
pick.
really awesome.
Thank you. I bowled good tonight.
That
bowled
was
well.
good. That's awesome. All right.
That was fun to watch.
So it looks like Michelle's going to be taking home fourth place for 110. Also won the handicap pot.
No, she came in second.
Came in second
Came in
on the
second in
handicap pot, thanks to Ricky Garrison and Keller Williams. So,
And
did I say it wrong?
Michelle, the second woman to make our telecast, if you will, here. Bobby Lawson made it to the finals last week.
Yeah, so it's back-to-back. Ladies making the finals. Unfortunately, no youth bowlers made the cut this week, but they were close. Zach
but there was-
Garcia missed
yeah.
the cut by 2 pins.
And won the handicap
By 2
pot.
pins, but won the handicap pot. So even though he missed the cut,
So when he gets back to school in the fall, $50 of my money will buy him a book for a class that he doesn't go to.
Come on, Michelle, give us a strike. Michelle, strike. Give us a strike, Michelle.
Walk one off, Michelle. Walk one off.
bam, nice shot. I like the way Chris throws the ball. I really do. So Ron, what, 203 is his max?
Ron gets 203 if he punches out.
So your finals, Steve Gallegos wins it. Chris, second place in his first ever Eliminator, up in Greeley. So all you Greeley guys, come on down. He gets 140, and then 120 for Ron, and 110.
We need some more Greeley bowlers down here. It's been good for the telecast numbers and the people watching.
Right? Greeley and Springs. I mean, we've had a few Springs bowlers come down too, which has been fun, like Scott Wiley and a few others. So, all right, I'm gonna leave this to Ricky, and I'm gonna go pay some money.
All right, peeps, remember, somebody out there knows somebody that's thinking about buying or selling a house or investing in real estate. So somebody let me know. I want to add money to this pot. Thanks, Zach. I will. I can't fix my face for radio. I could just try to add a little levity and a little giggles and maybe now and then here at Billy's expense, mostly during this tournament. What is Childers doing? Why? Get out of here, Childers. Go away. We'll stick around long enough for Steve to pose for his picture. Hey, Steve, you got to go pose for your picture, brother.
They wouldn't give me your money. I tried to collect it. I know. We paid for the TCT.
Right? Hey, Rick. Come here. You want to talk about the TCT for a minute?
Sure.
Give us some of the details for the TCT, Rick.
The TCT is going to have 3 tournaments this year. The first one will be at the end of August, third weekend, I believe. It's out there at teamchallengetour.com. Our final tournament, which has a special entry, meaning that you will have to bowl either the first or second tournament to qualify, or you will have had to bowl last year's Team Challenge tournament to qualify. That means one person has to, on the team, has to have bowled one of those events.
Gotcha. All right. And that first event's here at Arapahoe, right?
All 3 of them will be.
Oh, all 3 of them are in Arapahoe.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And our final one of the season will be, again, guaranteed 3,000 first place.
That's a pretty good deal. Billy, thanks, Rick. We'll.
I'd like to thank you for helping support
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely. I want to congratulate Billy Gens, who started this, what did you say, 4 years ago?
4 years
Eliminator?
ago, yeah.
Up to, we're over 30 a week, folks. So get here early, get your money in, win some money. Somebody not named Gallegos needs to win one of these, or Ron, I guess. Love to see everyone out here next Friday night. Until then, everybody have a good week.
Thank you, and be sure to watch next week or come bowl.